the children, Psalm 78. Definitely not a video for kids.
Hi Fresh Press Kids, I know that you're used to hearing from me on Sundays, but I have bad news for you this week. I didn't prepare anything for you. I actually want to talk to your parents and caregivers this week. Okay, thanks, bye. Okay, I don't think they'll find us in here. So now we can have some real talk without any of the kids listening, okay? I want to talk about perfectionism, which is our society's belief that we can and must be perfect. I know, it's hard. How can you possibly admit to your kids that you're not perfect? Wait, do you hear something? Oh, okay. Right, where was I? Under no circumstance should our children know that we are not perfect, that adults make mistakes, that we fall short, that we sin and separate ourselves from God. We have to protect them. They can't know about the past. They can't know about our own mistakes or about all the awful things that have happened in history or are happening right now.
They'll never find me here.
Our kids love us. If they realize that we've made mistakes, they might stop loving us. Or wait, maybe they'll realize that we're more than our worst mistake and they'll love us no matter what. But more importantly, if they realize that it's okay to make mistakes and that they don't have to be perfect, they're gonna start making mistakes. We can't have that. Kids can't make mistakes. Wait, yes they can, they do. That's like the whole point of being a kid.
Childhood should be like being in a science lab and testing things out. But the adults are still around to oversee it all and make sure they wear their safety goggles. And when the experiments explode, we're there to help clean it up, so that once they're on their own and we're not around anymore, they know what to do.
Okay, well, if kids are gonna make mistakes, then we need to teach them to say sorry, right? How will they learn the difference between right and wrong? I mean, adults love to admit when they're wrong, when they make mistakes, right? Saying sorry isn't about power trip or about our own ego. No, not at all.
For example, when my kids were 2 and 3, one of them would hit the other one. Tell your sister sorry, I'd say. Sorry, she'd say, and then hit her sister again. Tell your sister sorry, I'd say. Sorry, she'd say again, and then hit her sister.
I don't want to admit this because I'm a pretty awesome parent or pretty awesome at pretending to be a parent that doesn't make mistakes. Or whatever, when I do make mistakes, I just sweep them under the rug and pretend like nothing bad happened, just like my parents and society taught me to do. But I have to admit that this hitting, saying sorry situation used to happen a lot in our house until one day, the older child, we'll call her Maribel, 3 years old, wise beyond her years, told the younger child, we'll call her Danielle.
Actually, Danielle, your sorries don't mean anything.
And since that day, I've never forced my children to apologize if they weren't ready and they didn't mean it. Anytime they make a mistake, I resist the idea of perfectionism. I calmly ask them to reflect on their behavior and how it affected others, how to make amends, and I let them know that I love them no matter what, that they are more than the biggest mistake they could ever make, and that they are a beloved child of God. No way. I'm not a perfect parent. I get caught up in my own issues and power struggles, fear of failure. I fall into the patterns, the same guilt and shame that shapes me, use it to manipulate my kids. Wait, I think I can hear kids again. I better move.
I mean, I wish that's how I could respond in the heat of the moment when all of our natural human instincts tell us to fight, or flight, to get defensive, to put on our armor, run away, protect ourselves from vulnerability, from showing weakness, being the fully imperfect humans we are, so that we don't get eaten alive by, California grizzly bears.
Wait, what? There are no natural grizzly bear predators out here to protect myself from?
So what am I even doing?
Who or what am I protecting myself and my kids from anyway? Pretending to be perfect, modeling to my kids that mistakes are shameful and we should either 1, never make them, impossible, or 2, rush past and forget we ever made them.
Psalm 78 tells us, listen up, I have some stories for you. I will utter dark sayings from of old, things that we have heard and known, that our ancestors have told us. We will not hide them from their children. We will tell to the coming generation the glorious deeds of the Lord and God's might and the wonders God has done.
The past, with all its wonders and glories, is not complete without the telling of its dark sayings. Oof, sit with that one there for a minute. History, oral histories, stories, they don't just exist to exist. They exist to be told, to be testimonies, to be moments for reflection, learning, repentance, and celebration. Okay, since no kids are listening right now, be brave. I'll be vulnerable. I'll go first, and I'm about to tell you the worst mistake I've ever made. Oh, wait, is that the kids they're calling me? Right. Okay, bye. Gotta go.
All right, say bye.
Bye. Bye.
Can't see you, sis.